Hi, everybody.
What's up, Roomies?
It's Nye.
And Ken.
And welcome back to the Rainbow Room. We are so happy that you are here to join us for episode 7.
Yes,
Am I right?
yes, episode 7.
Oh, guys. I am so happy that you are here with us. Shout out to y'all. Yeah.
I'm so sorry that our episode was late last week.
Yeah.
It got posted just a few days ago.
It's been a long few weeks, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, please bear with us.
Yeah.
We're trying to maintain the schedule, but
The thing is, we shot it early.
yeah.
But we didn't edit. We didn't have the time to edit it.
Yeah.
With work and stuff like that, so it ended up getting posted late.
Yeah.
So we're starting this episode out kind of sad, y'all.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no episode next week. This
is so dramatic.
I'm going on a work trip.
Yeah.
I'm going on a business trip.
Like, actually,
I'm leaving.
Y'all.
5 days. I'm leaving for 5 days. There will be no episode next Sunday.
I'm heartbroken.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Honestly, we have not been apart for that long since we got together.
So like over 2 years.
So I'm just a little bit distraught, actually.
5 days.
Like, tiny little bit distraught. But we're going to make it through. You're going to be great. You're going to do great. And
well,
you're
yeah,
come back home safe to me.
Yes. It's like I'm going off
I know.
and not coming
like,
back. But y'all, it's 5 days. It's a big deal for us.
Yeah.
As lesbians. It's a big deal.
It is. It's a huge deal. It's like she's being sent to war. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
What am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do, actually, with myself?
It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. So,
I know people are probably thinking, like, some independence is good, you know?
Yeah,
Space
of course.
is good.
Of course.
It's good. But I'm not feeling good about it, so, yeah. Do you want to continue?
yeah. So, no episode next week, guys.
Yeah, sadly no episode. Sadly no episode next week.
Yeah.
But we want to thank you guys for being so supportive, and we will be back the week after, and everything is gonna be great.
Yes. Okay, y'all.
Getting into the episode.
We're not following the regular script. We didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
So we're doing our own thing.
Like
we are
I said,
probably
it's been
gonna
a
be
long I'm sorry. But like I said, it's been a long 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much going on in the world, and did you see that?
It's all right.
It was a little fuzzy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yes.
All right.
Bro, I'm not tripping. It's gone now because I got out the air.
Of course.
Okay. Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying.
Yeah, baby. Go on.
I don't know what I was saying.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks, y'all. So just bear with us. It's been a long more than 2 weeks, honestly.
Yeah.
But we are
baby. Y'all, so we're only doing Reddit stories. We're only doing Reddit stories today, and also we're talking about how this world is not set up for success. I'm just hopping right in.
Yeah.
I'm hopping right in, y'all. So me and my baby, we potentially were gonna move. We're in our apartment, and I want to be closer to work, so I don't have to commute so long. And we were hoping to get a little more space.
yeah.
So I spent like the past month. We've spent the last month looking at apartments, you know. And today we went on some tours, and let's just talk about it. First of all, the pictures didn't match.
They never do, though.
They didn't match.
Can we talk about that?
It didn't match what was online, and they was pricey.
I just feel like that happens with so much online. Literally,
It wasn't like it online.
can I tell you When we went on our vacation to Mexico, right before we left, about 2 weeks before we left, I saw this set online, right?
Okay.
And I went to buy it, and I bought it. It was so cute. It had it was beaded. It was so cute. I spent a good amount of money on this set because it was so cute. You know, like I just needed it for the vacation. The set did not show up until after the vacation.
Okay.
I went and opened the set the other day.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what was in it?
What was in it?
It looked like rags.
Rags? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I gotta get a photo.
Yeah.
Are you returning it?
I will show you guys.
Are you returning it?
No.
Why can't you return it?
I don't have it. Literally, when I tell y'all, it came in the most it came in like a black. It looked like a taped black trash bag. Literally, I bought it from this company on Instagram, and this is why.
On Instagram.
This is why. This is why you don't trust anything online, because it just never. Besides dating, because
go on, baby. I was what?
Besides dating, I will say I know that we may be an anomaly, but the way that you were exactly as you are, like online as in person.
We met on Tinder, y'all.
Yeah. So I would say that is the exception for the things as are not as they look online. It's always a fucking scam.
It's a scam.
Always. They always make it look better than it actually is. So I say all that to say, let's talk about our apartment experience.
Yeah, y'all. So long story short, it just wasn't like the photos, and they were pricey. I'm talking pricey. Well, it wasn't. It was within the budget, but like for what they were charging, I would have expected
more.
A little bit better. I would have expected what was on the photos.
Yes.
The photos, we liked the photos. And then one of the places I scheduled through the phone with a lady, she actually called me because they had me send an email first, and then she called me. And I scheduled a tour for Saturday at 1. And we get there today, and mind you, it's far. We get there today, and they're closed. They're not even open on Saturday or Sunday. So what happened? What was the disconnect? Did I miss here? And I know I didn't miss here. Because I said 222. Yeah. Today's 222, and I just thought I was very happy about those numbers. So I know, I scheduled it. One of my work friends, he was even in the car with me. I could have him recall.
Not you have a witness.
Yeah, like so. What happened? What happened?
Honestly, I just feel like they didn't deserve our money.
No, and let's talk about these fees, y'all. It's been we've been here 2 years, so it's been a while since we've been on the market for a new apartment, and I don't remember all these fees from 2 years ago. Let's get into it, y'all. Yeah. The market is not set up for young adults to succeed. No. I think there was a study saying 90% of
it's like a
young adults in America cannot afford a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, by themselves.
Yeah. Or maybe that was with the medium wage pay. Yeah. It's
or
not
average.
There's not. Oh, that's what it was. It was a study was done that with the current medium wage set, there's not a single state in America where someone could afford to get a 1-bedroom apartment on their wages alone. Yeah. I got that off Instagram, so don't quote me. But long story short, it's not set up for success. And let's look at these numbers, y'all. So we were looking at 2-bed, 2-bath. All right? For the price, to me, wasn't too bad, at least for what we're used to paying. So we're looking at these 2-bed, 2-baths anywhere from about $1,550 to $1,650. All right, y'all? So just saying that out front. And so they were asking for, we have a dog, right? They were asking for a $300 pet deposit. Okay, yeah, $300 pet deposit, and they're going to add $50 to your rent every month. I'm like, okay, All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, they say, okay, the application fee, $65. I'm like, okay, per person. So, okay, I was like, all right, 65.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah.
All right, yes, that's
Yeah.
that's all right. A holding fee, $200. $200.
We're already over $500.
65, 300. All right, so we at 3, 4, 5, 6, close to 700. I'm like, all right, $700 straight up.
Yeah.
$100 admin fee. But what's the application fee for?
Yeah.
Don't that settle the administrations? Isn't that with the administrations? The admin fee is what includes the administrations.
They just
$100 administration fee.
do they have a clean?
Security deposit.
They
All right. Security
Can
deposit.
I say though, I didn't see a cleaning fee, and they definitely needed one.
They did trash.
God damn.
Trash stacked around the community.
Stacked around the community.
Underneath the carports.
grime, all over the bathroom. The
And this was the model. The
bathroom.
model bathroom. Grime. I opened one of the cabinets.
You
What a
opened the
stain.
blinds.
A
You
what?
opened the blinds. It
Dirt.
was bugs
It was
and dirt. Looked like the garden. It was terrible.
Holding fee $200. Security deposit. So they said based on the approval, we either have to pay anywhere from $500 to the entire rent.
Yeah.
Okay, so anywhere from $500 to $1,600.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is a large difference.
So I'm like, okay, so let's give them the benefit of the doubt. All right, so they say we only need to do $500.
Yeah.
But then there's more. That's just all the fees, y'all. You better come with your rent. $1,600 off the bat.
Yeah. Right away.
Where's my calculator? Where's my calculator?
Plus the prorated, right?
Plus, if you don't move in on the 1st of the month, let's say you move in on the 31st,
Yeah.
you're getting prorated for those days.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 1st, you got to do... So let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it, y'all. And maybe, I don't know. Is this the new... Am I tripping, y'all? Am I tripping? Let's talk about it. So we got the $300 deposit. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt with the lowest amount, the $500 security deposit. Application fee $65
But isn't
per
the
person.
security deposit usually the
It's-
amount of the rent?
Yeah, because
So don't give them the benefit of the
well, okay,
doubt.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. So we went to 2 different places. One of them said it could be anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for the security deposit. The other place said that it would be the entire rent.
Yeah.
So and all of them had these fees.
Yeah,
we're
the
actually
same
using the
fees.
cheaper ones fees.
Yeah.
These are the cheaper options fees. So I'm gonna go with the cheaper option, baby.
Okay.
So let's get back to it. $300 for the pet deposit, and we're not telling them about the cat. That's another $3.
Yeah.
We're not telling them about our kitty. We got $300. We're giving them $500 for the
'cause
security
that's
deposit.
literally-
We got the application fee, $65 per person, right? Then we get the holding fee for $200. All right, $200. Administration fee. So with the cheapest option that we saw
Look at the
today.
number, though.
Oh, holy
And look
shit.
at
Holy shit, y'all. It says 555 and 123 on my phone. Do y'all see that shit? 555 o'clock. 5:55 o'clock. PM. Y'all, we're looking at $1,230 before we even got to pay our rent.
Yeah.
So what's due on moving day? Right before moving day, you better pay that $1,230.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you move in, $1,230 prior to rent. And then when you move in, you got to pay that your rent. Plus, if you move in a little earlier than the prorated amount for those days, and then you would pay your rent. So let's say you move in exactly on the 1st, so we would owe like $1,600
Yeah.
plus $1,230 in fees.
Yes.
Well,
Fees
really,
alone.
it's not. $1,600 because plus the pet. So $1,650, y'all.
Yeah.
So $1,650, y'all, with the pet. $1,233. $30 in fees and deposits. And this is the lower end.
Yeah.
This is the lower end for a 2-bed, 2-bath. And of course, if you have your money saved up, you could budget all that stuff to be able to pay those deposits, you know what I'm saying? And then budget it nicely and well so, it's not a problem to pay the deposits and then move into your apartment and things like that. But what I'm trying to say here is I think it's a scam. Why are we paying all these deposits? I don't remember having to pay all these deposits and application fees and holding fees or I don't know. I just and then admin fees. It's more so like, why? What the hell?
Yeah. Explain to me what this actually is,
Because I remember back in my day, it was a security deposit. Okay, that's always been around of some sort of amount.
Yeah.
Usually not the full rent, at least what I've been used to. And the application fee, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What are all these extra things?
The economy is like in hell.
And then one of the places, it had a pet application fee. You remember?
Yeah.
It was like a $90 pet application fee on top of the pet security deposit, on top of a monthly fee every month for the pet.
Yes. Sounds like our babies need to get a job.
Stinky. They're not phased. They're looking out the window saying, "You better provide."
Right.
Our pets ain't doing. They're lazy. They're both looking out at the snow.
I just feel like
waiting for dinner.
This is just.
We're in a 1-bed, 1-bath, and we're paying how much most 2-bed, 2-bathrooms are.
Yeah.
And also they're doing some weird shit with our electrical shit. Like, as in, like, they're definitely overpaying. I'm paying close to what my mom pays for a 5-bedroom house.
Yeah.
And electricity bills.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up. I've even got, I don't know if y'all have heard of, through our energy provider, you can get this block and plug it into your wall, and it connects to an app on your phone, and you can see how many kilowatts you're burning out of the day. There's been times neither one of us are at home at all, and it's saying we're burning 5,000 kilowatts. Mm-hmm. Like, well, it's like they're scamming us, and it's like nothing you can do. We got nothing on. Like, I remember we did this like in the summer.
Yeah.
Nothing on. We even turned the AC off because it's just insane how much our electric bill is. Mm-hmm. And we made sure the washer weren't running. We was making sure the dryer weren't running. Yeah. And we're seeing spikes all day. Yeah. And it's like, what the hell is going on? So anyways, we're getting scammed here.
Yeah. And our management, not great. Not great.
But they did respond pretty well to we had a little pipe burst the other day.
Our car situation has been a nightmare.
Yeah.
So.
With the parking and stuff. Anyways, y'all, I just had to get that off my chest. Is that normal? Please let me know. In the comments, am I just too used to something else cheaper? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Is this acceptable? Do y'all pay all these fees for where you live?
No, like
what
it's actually
is going on?
And have these fees always been around? Because I don't remember them. I don't remember them even getting this apartment.
This apartment, we had a security deposit and a pet deposit.
Yeah.
And an application fee. But it's like 7 deposits. You know what I'm saying, yo?
Yeah. And fees.
And
yeah. And it's just not set up for success.
It's not set up for success, y'all. They want us to drown in bills and debt and sorrows.
Yeah. Okay, well, other than our little rant session, we are doing only Reddit stories today.
Yeah, y'all, but they're juicy. They're good.
Yeah, they're good. I only have one. Ken here has 6, I think.
But
so you
I don't know
guys
if we're
are
going to do all of them.
for quite the ride.
Yeah.
Do you want to start us off?
Yeah, baby. So which one do you want to hear? Do you want to hear...
Start at the top.
Okay, y'all. So our first one is titled, "Am I the asshole for telling my wife she's either cheating or leading on her lesbian friend?"
Huh?
I, 52 male, and married to Jamie, 49 female. A year ago, Jamie made a new friend, Hannah, 28 female, at the gym. Hannah is single and open about the fact that she's a lesbian. Jamie has treated Hannah differently from her other friends. They do normal things like work out together, use the sauna, go out to dinner, and go to the spa. But they also have slept in the same bed. They give each other massages and kiss on the lips. And Hannah has even touched Jamie's butt. Oh, well, he's getting cheated on. Hannah always looks so infatuated with my wife. She lights up when she sees my wife and she stares at her. Oh, hell no. I decided to talk to Jamie. I asked if she still loves me and is she questioning her sexuality. She said she still loves me and only loves men. And she only likes men. When I asked if she thinks Hannah likes her more than a friend, Jamie shocked me with her answer. She flat out said that she's well aware that Hannah has a crush on her. My wife said it like it's no big deal. Me and my wife have watched enough movies and documentaries to know that it's not a good idea to lead people on like this. I asked my wife if she's not concerned that Hannah likes her like that, and she said it's flattering that a young woman wants her. She said it's an ego boost. I asked her if she's doing anything to stop the crush, and she said no. I told my wife that she's either cheating or leading on her friend. My wife said I'm overreacting, that Hannah is a woman, not a man.
Oh.
So either my wife is a cheater or she's taking advantage of a woman's feelings.
Both.
At least that's how I see it. Am I wrong seeing it this way? Am I the asshole?
No, she's both. She's both. She's both a cheater and she's leading her friend on. What the hell?
There's no reason for them to be kissing on the lips.
Why are they kissing in the spa, in the sauna,
point,
giving massages in the bed? Naked in the bed? You don't give a massage with clothes on. Y'all naked in the bed, kissing and giving each other massages?
When she sleep in the same bed with her? And was her husband just watching them through the door? Like this shit?
Maybe she told him.
Y'all, regardless, they're kissing on the lips.
That's cheating. It doesn't matter if she's a man or a woman.
Right, like what is she talking about?
I hate when people say that stupid shit.
And the other girl's a lesbian. And she's saying she's straight, so it doesn't count. And she's aware that the other girl has a crush on her.
Well, okay, can I ask you a question?
Confused. Yeah.
So how do you feel about straight girls who say that they are straight, but they kiss their friends when they're drunk? Or, like, kiss their friends when they're at a bar? Or they kiss their friends in front of their man for their man's enjoyment? How do you feel about that?
For their man's enjoyment?
Yes.
I mean, as long as the other person consents, who cares? Go on and kiss them girls. It's nothing wrong with it.
No, I'm asking, and they still say that they're straight.
Oh, they still say that they're straight. Well, obviously they might be a little bit not quite straight. You know, because if someone's straight, they don't enjoy more so sexual things with than the same sex. You know, that's not a straight thing to do at all. So, and are you enjoying it?
Do you think it matters if they're drunk?
Well, if they're
like
drunk,
they're like, I only kiss my friends when I'm drunk. I only kiss them.
If they truly only kiss their friends when they're drunk, then drunk them must find it.
Yeah,
must like
you
it.
must like that shit.
Drunk you gay.
Yeah.
drunk you gay.
Let's be real.
Drunk you gay then, Hannah. Drunk you gay. So, I mean, yeah, saying you're straight but you like to kiss girls when you're drunk, you might need to...
But that didn't say she was drunk. That just said that they was kissing and massaging and shit.
Yeah, they sober. So, Jamie sounds like she might be a little bit in denial, maybe, about her sexuality, not wanting to accept
and she's liking the attention from it. But, again, I don't know. Like, she's liking the attention from it, but... I know women out there that are like queer women who still would entertain men just for their attention.
Wait,
but they wouldn't like fuck them
just out of pure like wanting,
just like because they like the attention and it feeds their ego.
What do you mean by they like? What do you mean by that? Like, what do? They text them or like lead them on?
Yeah, or like say like, okay, for example, like say you're at like a a bar, just like a straight bar or whatever.
All right.
And it's like a queer woman. A guy comes up to her, telling her she's beautiful.
Okay.
She's smiling.
Mm-hmm.
She knows it's not going to go anywhere. But she keeps up the conversation with him. He buys her a drink. You know, they start dancing together. But she's not going to do anything because she's queer.
Right.
But it's feeding her. I mean, it makes her feel good.
Right. I mean, but they're once it gets to the point of like, if she starts kissing on them and stuff like that, that would make me question if she's
true.
Because at that point, are you enjoying it? Because for me, if I was with, let's say, if one of my friends, it was a gay guy, and he found me attractive, right? I'm putting myself kind of in these shoes, kind of.
Yes, if we were together and you had a gay friend.
If we were together and I had a gay friend, right?
And y'all hung out all the time.
And we hung out all the time, right? So I'm the married woman. I'm Jamie in this situation. As soon as that person started trying to kiss on me, right?
Yeah.
I would be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no. So, but in this situation, this is why I said gay guy, because I'm a lesbian. Yeah. So I am not attracted to men.
Yeah.
So if a man approached me, right, we could kick it off. We could be friends. But as soon as they started reaching that borderline, I would be uncomfortable. Kissing would not be a regular thing. Sleeping in the bed would not be a regular thing because that makes me uncomfortable.
Right.
It's sounding like Jamie, she enjoys this.
And
that's where the difference lies.
Like, have you talked to straight women? Like, straight women they don't do that shit with other women. Right. Like, that's just not.
So that's why I say I'm questioning her sexuality, because it sounds like she is enjoying things that are of a sexual manner with someone of the same sex as them.
Yeah.
It's not just for feeding ego at this point. Okay. It is in a space where usually someone would feel uncomfortable doing that if they were not actually queer. Yeah. Do you feel me?
I feel you, and I agree. And I think that she's a cheater, honestly.
She's cheating.
It's not like there's no way about it. Once you start doing things with someone else,
No, it doesn't matter if you say you're.
And like, I would not give my friends like a massage. You know, like, I feel like that's very sensual. Unless it's like I'm massaging your shoulders.
Yeah, like, come here, girl. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but like, I'm not like telling you to lay on the bed, take your shirt off, and going in. So no. Like,
getting on top.
Yeah, that's not.
No, she's a cheater.
Yeah.
He is not the asshole. Something's got to shake.
Yeah.
Let's read some comments, y'all. They kissed. That is cheating. No such thing as it doesn't count because I am not sexually interested in them. Laughing my ass off, not the asshole. I don't even understand how you are okay with the fact that your wife is letting a person in their life who has a visible crush on her. How is that not disrespectful to you? Yeah. Obi said, I feel foolish that I didn't consider that what I already saw with my own eyes was cheating. I'm American, so I've seen two women kiss platonically, but I've never seen two men kiss platonically. Me and my wife didn't kiss our own children on the lips. Maybe I was in denial.
Wait. Huh?
I think he's saying like he was in denial that this was worse. This wasn't as bad as it really was.
What did that have to do with two women and two men?
I don't know. I think he's saying like for stereotypical, like for in America, sometimes it's seen as okay for two women to kiss and then be with a man and stuff like that, and then not like it's not a big deal, and men are supposed to like that really, but if two men were kissing, it's not because of someone else's enjoyment. It's because they want to, because they get more backlash. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where he was going with that. Okay. I don't know why he said anything about the kids. Not quite sure where that adds in. Kind of weird. But yeah, I don't think he's the asshole. I think he's kind of one of the.
I think he's a little. How do I say this? Maybe not the brightest.
So someone said a quick half second kiss can be platonic and no biggie. A longer kiss is different. I'm laughing at the idea of OP watching his wife tonguing her friend and thinking, glad my wife is faithful.
I mean, and in some people's relationships, it's okay for them to kiss their friends.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially
like
if the guy...
No, but I'm talking about in queer relationships. In some people's relationships, it is okay for their partner to kiss their friends if it's just like a little peck. They're out,
on the lips,
they're drunk.
or like...
No, like on the lips. There are some people where that is okay. You know?
Like in Europe?
Baby, here. There's some relationships where that's okay, you know? Okay. And that's just their relationship dynamic. But the fact that they did not have... it sounds like there was no conversation about this. That was not something that was already predetermined and pre-established. Then that's not okay. Then it is cheating because it's not something that y'all talked about.
Right.
It's not something that your partner is okay with.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite simple to me.
This is our last comment. You should consider separation. I'm sorry, but I think your wife is playing you. You seem like a really kind person who sees the good in all, so you cut contact with both wife and this gym friend. The fact that you think you are a TA is concerning, though.
What's a TA?
You are TA is concerning, though.
Oh, the fact that you think you are the asshole.
Oh, the fact that you think you are the ass is concerning, though. Your wife must be gaslighting you. Please talk to your other friends or parents. So that concludes it, y'all.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what you think. We think she's cheating.
Yeah.
And
Move
she's
to the
wrong.
next story.
And if she really doesn't like that other lady,
yeah,
and it's just letting her kiss all on her and give her massages
and that's fucked
rub
up.
her down and sleep with her.
Don't lead her on.
That's weird.
But also, the lesbian is pining and chasing after a straight married woman. So
wait, the what is?
The lesbian. The one, the friend.
Oh, right. Because she's married. She knows.
Yeah, she knows she's married.
All right, y'all. So our next one is just a Reddit story I came across today that I was like, what? Is this the new, like, okay thing to do? Okay. Not really. Of course not.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, but, you know, I came across it today while we were eating lunch, and I was like, what? All right, am I the asshole for getting it elsewhere since my wife didn't want to have sex anymore? Wow. A few months ago, I posted for a relationship advice on another sub. My wife has decided unilaterally that we are done having sex. She found out that she cannot have kids due to a choice she made before we met. Any kids apparently are the only reason she was willing to have sex. I love my wife and I enjoy being intimate with her, but it was making our marriage untenable after 2 years of this. So I posted for advice. I got a lot of great support and suggestions about how to talk to my wife. I tried a lot of it. I started going for counseling myself. No matter how I approached her about our situation, she would not try and see it from my point of view. Every discussion would end with her crying and screaming in my face that I am trying to emotionally manipulate her. I then wrote her a letter outlining my feelings and asking her to come with me for counseling, to seek it for herself, perhaps to go see a doctor. I was kind and loving in the letter. The last thing I wanted to do was set her off. I worked on wording with my counselor to make sure I wasn't saying anything aggressive that could be misinterpreted. She read the letter, then she scrawled across it with a red Sharpie, "Go get it somewhere else because you are not getting it from me." Then she walked out. I sat there for about an hour doing nothing. Then I told myself that was what I was going to do. Well, we are both fairly successful in our jobs. I am not super attractive, but I'm fit and a good talker.
He knows his strength.
It took a while, but I met someone. We started out as just friends, but it became physical. I made sure she knew I was married. She is not interested in a relationship, so I guess I am a safe option for her. My wife found out because I did not try and hide it. She was crying when I got home one night. When I came in, she asked if I was going to leave her. I said no. She asked if I was cheating on her, and I said I was getting sex somewhere else. She said that was cheating, and I did not disagree. I asked her what she wanted to do. She said I had to stop. I asked her if we were going to start having sex. She said I was an irrational asshole if I thought that she would have sex with me after I cheated. I went to my desk and pulled out a photocopy of the letter I wrote with her answer in it. I went to have a shower and go to my room to sleep. Then I woke up. She was sitting on the couch waiting to talk. She said that she reread the letter and that she realized she had not before. She assumed it was just a letter begging for sex. She said she would go to counseling alone and with me. All I had to do was stop having sex elsewhere. I said I would be willing to pause my friendship until we saw a counselor, and that if I saw progress in our relationship, I would break it off. She said that she would not agree to counseling without me leaving the other woman. It almost turned into a fight, so I just went for a run. Before I left, I asked her what would compel her to go to counseling if I stopped having sex elsewhere. She couldn't even say that our relationship was worth saving. I don't want a divorce, but I'm willing to leave over this. I am 28. I am not going the rest of my life without sex. She refuses to see my side. First of all, is she asexual? What does asexual mean?
That they don't want to have sex?
Right.
Yes.
Is she asexual? And is that something she told him prior to their relationship? It sounds like no. Or maybe she didn't come to terms with it.
Yeah, it sounds like she just only wanted to have
a partnership, like some sort of...
Yeah, but she was only wanting to have sex for kids.
The reason of having kids.
Yeah.
For breeding. No enjoyment, right?
I don't know.
For breeding. Now, the question is she asexual? Is she asexual and she's coming to terms with that?
Like that?
Well, that's what it is. If you're not enjoying it and you're just having it to produce offspring, that's breeding. Now, the question is she asexual, one?
Yeah.
Or two, does she find pleasure?
Yes.
What he needs to be asking her, baby, are you able to find pleasure with yourself? What turns you on?
Yeah.
What turns her on? Does nothing turn her on and she's potentially asexual and is coming to terms with that?
Yeah.
Or is she just not interested in the pee?
But what if she doesn't? Because there are some women who don't. There are some women who don't pleasure themselves.
Right. Like never have. They
don't.
They find it uncomfortable.
Yes.
You're saying?
Yes.
Some women don't.
Some women don't self-pleasure.
Okay, because they think it's not right. Like for religious reasons.
For whatever reason.
Okay.
For whatever reason. Some women just don't like it. Some women feel uncomfortable. Some women are religious.
Is there anything he does that she finds pleasure in? Or just the entire act of sex is completely unappealing to her? They need to go to sex therapy.
Yeah,
she needs to dig into this. She needs to dig into this. Is it that nothing pleases her? She isn't able to please herself as well? Yeah. Or is it that he can't do the things he's doing aren't pleasing her and she's not finna just sit,
are they just,
you know what I'm saying?
And you don't gotta sit through that.
They need to go into some sex therapy.
I wouldn't blame her because if she they need to go to sex therapy because I have a lot of questions and I feel like he has a lot of questions, right? And she probably has a lot of things she's going through, and they are so young. I didn't realize he said he was 28. Oh my God, this is, and she can't really be too mad because she did tell him to get it elsewhere. But then again, was she just saying that? Was she just saying that in the moment, and not actually meaning it? Mm-hmm. I don't know. What are the comments saying?
There's other men in here who are dealing with the same issue. There's a lot of other men in the comments saying they're dealing with the same issue. Let's get into the comments, y'all. This is 100%. Wife is similar. Don't think she's asexual, just not interested. Raised in a household where it's a bad word, etc., etc. I guess sex is a bad word. Maybe sheltered lady. When it popped up, we had kids, which is really only where the sex was. These are written terribly, guys. 10 years later, I'm stuck. I can't find it elsewhere. Don't have it at home. He's referring to sex. You turn to somewhere else, the bottle, THC, something, and it just creates more of a pain in the ass.
Oh.
Think hard, OP. Don't want to see you get divorced if you truly love your wife. But man, intimacy is a two-way street. Eventually you find someone to fill the gap, and it may not be down a path that you ultimately like. Trust me. Let's talk about the man's perspective. Let's put ourselves in his shoes, right? She hasn't potentially said anything about being asexual. She has at this point
queer.
Seemed
What
not
if
queer.
Yeah.
He's not saying anything about her being queer. You know, it sounds like
she's not telling him anything.
Right.
She's not saying anything.
I would be concerned too. If we stopped being intimate, if she stopped being intimate with me out of nowhere.
But it doesn't sound like it's out of nowhere. It sounds like after she found out she couldn't have kids.
If we were in that particular situation, I was him, Nye was her, and we get together and we get married, and I'm thinking, you know, and I hear, did she say this from the jump? Was she saying this from the jump, that she would only have sex with him for kids?
I don't think so. From the way that he wrote it, it sounds like she just stopped after.
Oh, she stopped out of nowhere after she found out she couldn't have kids.
Yeah.
During like a checkup.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if she told him this before they got married, that would have been a huge red flag. Yeah. I would be like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I got to go.
Yeah.
Because what about my needs? What about me? What about what I need?
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like if she's, in the case that she's not asexual, there might be somebody else out there who can give her some kind of pleasure. You know what I mean?
Right.
As well as herself. I don't know if she's went down that route. I think maybe they need to go to counseling and really decide if this relationship is, like, how big is it on your scale of importance? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll see.
I feel like...
Can I read mine?
Yeah. I feel like, too... I just think they're not on the same page. You know, of course, it's nothing wrong. If you and your partner agree that y'all aren't going to have sex, then that's y'all's decision. But it sounds like she just, out of nowhere, was like, no more. Yeah. And it's like, damn. But again, of course, no means no. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it would, you know, if you're married and y'all both had this expectation of having sex and having the past, then all of a sudden it's like, no. And they're only, they're in their 20s. Yeah. It would be probably looked at. I think that's pretty normal to be looked at, like, what's going on. If there was never any previous discussion of, like, maybe asexuality.
But it kind of sounds like he was more interested in getting his fix than figuring out what was going on with his wife.
Like,
which is why I'm more concerned.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Because we would have pressed for counseling, had a lot more conversations.
Yeah, because just like, writing a letter, how do you even know she read the fucking letter? Right, like, y'all never talked about it. Like,
they're absolutely right.
Yeah.
He seems like he's more focused on just
getting it
in.
Yeah,
like, that's not right.
Yeah. And I feel like that's kind of selfish. Like, when you're in a partnership, I would be asking my partner, like, okay, what is it? Is your body going through changes? Like, exactly. Are you experiencing something? Are your hormones all over the place? Are you asexual? Are you queer? Are you not attracted to me anymore?
Yeah.
Does it hurt? Like, I would be asking all the questions, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. He, like, just wrote a letter and then was like, all right.
Yeah.
Let me find a lady.
They got in one argument, and then now you going out finding women?
Yeah, it's like damn, you couldn't wait a little while?
Yeah, like, that's crazy. And never had a conversation about it, never said nothing. Right. She just found out one day. I don't know.
He is sounding like the asshole now.
Yeah. I don't
something's
know
not right, y'all.
Yeah. I just think that maybe they're not meant to be together, and I hope that they can both find people that fit with them better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so this is my story. The one story I have.
Okay.
It was 14 hours ago.
Oh, this is new, y'all.
Yes. Okay, am I the asshole for telling a guy...
don't say that word, I think.
...to go watch corn?
Good. Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling a guy to go watch corn? Last year, I, 23 female, went on a date with a guy, 29 male, who I thought was cute and sweet. Things seemed to be going well. We went on 6 dates within 3 weeks in February. I remember asking him after the 3rd date if I was his girlfriend.
Oh.
He said no, and that he wants to go on dates for at least 2 to 3 months. I said I was okay with that, and that I hoped we would end up in a relationship. After the last date, he had ghosted me. I was hurt and thought he probably just wasn't feeling the same as me or just couldn't handle the relationship due to the private shit he had going on at the time. Fast forward to July. I was laying in bed watching people's Snap stories when his popped up. It was a post about his girlfriend and their 6-month anniversary.
6 months?
I felt disgusted that he went on multiple dates with me while having a girlfriend. He has told me he was single. At least him and I never slept together. Shortly after finding out he wasn't single, when we had gone out on dates, he DM'd me on Snap. I ignored it. He sent me some text. I ignored it. He called me, and I had stupidly answered. And he had told me that he really missed me and how hearing my voice made him feel warm and fuzzy and hard. From there, he asked how I've been. I said I've been okay and asked him how he's been. He said things were okay and that he was lonely. I asked him why he doesn't go spend some time with his girlfriend. He said something about how he didn't realize I knew he had a girlfriend and that she wasn't speaking to him at that time. I said I was sorry to hear that. He immediately followed that up by asking me to come over. He said he needed to feel me and he needed a hug specifically from me. I said I would not be doing that, especially when it had felt like he was wanting to use me / go behind his girlfriend's back. He said he understood and ended the call. Around September, he started spamming me on Snap. He was asking me to send him nudes. I said no. He said he deserved to see me naked because he took me on dates back in February. My response was to tell him to go see his girlfriend if he wanted to see someone naked or to watch some corn. He said I was heartless and that if I had ever cared about him, I would send him nudes. I left him on red. A day later, he asked for nudes again. I said no. He stayed asking consistently for 9 days. I got told how I'm selfish and heartless and just an overall bitch. Anyway, this guy's number is blocked, and I do have him blocked on Snap. He found a new way to contact me last week. He told me he wants to know if I would be willing to be his friends with benefits. Obviously, I said no. I also asked him about his girlfriend, and he claimed she would be okay with him fucking other people. I don't believe that. He called me an asshole for not staying firm on not giving him my body or allowing him to see me. I don't see myself as an asshole for this, but am I?
Of course she's not the asshole.
Men are disgusting.
He deserves her body.
What the fuck?
Because he took her on a date.
6 dates.
So he deserves her now.
That's her value. That's her worth.
She belongs to him.
Yeah, that's
now.
what she's worth.
6 dates.
Yeah.
And he's not single.
What the hell is going on here?
He must be delusional.
His voice, he was trying to have phone spicy time on the phone.
If I were her, after that first time was spamming and begging for his pictures,
yeah,
I would have screenshot it all.
Have you ever sent a pic, an unwanted, unsolicited pic? Have you?
Back in college, yes.
How did you react?
I said, ew! And then I blocked it. I think I got it on Snapchat or in a dating app as well.
A dating app?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you dating men?
No, they were like, I'm pretty sure it was like a girl, but it wasn't a girl. Like it was like a fake account. it was on Twitter. I can't remember where it was, y'all. I would have screenshotted him begging on the first night.
Mm-hmm.
Done a little sleuth, and it can't be that hard. And sent it to his girlfriend and be like, get your man on a leash.
Girl,
This
break up with him, not get him on a leash. Break up with that man. Oh my God.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God. It's gross.
What's the comment saying, baby?
They're saying not the asshole. They said the same thing as you. Screenshot and sent to the girlfriend. The guy sounds like trash. You should have blocked him the second you found out he had a girlfriend. Sounds like you're just negotiating. Most people would ignore, block, never answer. But you didn't just text back. You also accepted his call. Let's be honest here. You can't wait to get railed by him. You're just waiting for him to say the right thing. God, you don't know that. Damn.
She did block him. He went on another account.
What the fuck?
Jesus, he can't wait to get railed.
Right.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
That sounds like so painful.
Yeah,
Get railed? Jesus
It makes me think, have y'all seen Bridgerton? Have y'all seen, Queen Charlotte. Have y'all seen Queen Charlotte? You remember, you remember that,
man.
the black
the
couple,
screen.
what's her, what's her, Danbury and her husband? That's what I think of anytime I hear get railed. That's what I think of. Just her head banging against.
Stop. Yo, it was a horrible scene. It's a horrible scene.
It's horrible. It's so horrible.
He's so ugly.
He's so horrible.
I would have had to just.
I wouldn't have made it. I would not have made it.
Neutral and dry.
But, I mean, everyone's agreeing, girl, you're not the asshole. What the fuck? These men are out of control, and he constantly asking you for nudes. If he don't go on the internet, it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Yeah. And it's really scary with certain people who are like, when people are like super pushy.
Yeah, and like
and you
persistent.
try to be nice, right? But then you have to be mean, and then it's like, once at that point, just in the world we're in, people are off. You know, people might
retaliate.
Will die, can die. Some people.
Yeah, they will go off the
rails. You know, so it's hard because it's like you have to keep it cute.
Yeah.
While also being like, okay, my safety. Like I need to think about my safety to an extent.
Yeah.
Right. But even then, being nice,
Yeah.
if there's any sort of rejection involved, it's like you are kind of putting yourself at risk, sadly. I was told the other day at work by a man. He was like, no, okay, I'm going to be honest because he was saying this like in a way like he was like, I feel sorry for women. But it's like, damn, the men know how bad it is. He was like, I'm so happy I'm a man. And he was like, I would be really stressed if I was a woman right now.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I forgot what we was talking. He was like, men can be terrible. Men can be crazy. I'm so happy I'm a man. And I was just like, well, yeah.
I mean, you know how it was going around how people were being asked, like, if you were in the woods, if you would choose the man or a bear? Like, a random man or a random ass bear?
Yeah.
And people were saying the fucking bear?
Yeah.
They were saying that for a reason. Because they can be so unhinged.
Yeah.
Like, and scary and
we've both dealt with stalking.
Yeah, it's
Nice
bad.
dealt with stalking.
It's scary, you guys. And I've dealt with creeps, like creepy ass gross weirdos. A lot of them. They just they're everywhere.
All right, y'all. So let's close out with some of our affirmations, and then we're skedaddling out of here.
Yeah.
So our first one is, I am valued and helpful. I am valued and helpful. I am valued and helpful. I belong here and I deserve to take up space. I belong here and I deserve to take up space. I belong here and I deserve to take up space. And the last one is, I am capable of achieving my goals. I am capable of achieving my goals. I am capable of achieving my own goals.
So, with that being said, I would like to close out this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you thought. let us know. Did you like stories 1, 2, and 3? Which one was your favorite? Did you think they were assholes? Were they not? Would you be in that situation? Have you been in that situation? Yeah. I would love to know your input. I've been loving reading the comments. I love you guys so much. And yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks. Just a reminder, we will not be having an episode next week, but we will see you in 2 weeks, and we will make it extra special for you. I have a little bit more planning time on my hands, so I'm going to really try and make it extra special, and also talk about conspiracies, because I know we've really been wanting to talk about that. Yeah. So I'm making that promise, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, yeah. And see y'all in 2 weeks. Love y'all.
Yeah, love you. Bye, Roomies.